Well, everyone, we made it. We made it to the 5,000 mile mark on the Stage 4 131 kit. And it's been nothing but a blast. So let me go over here and let's go ahead and see the odometer here for verification purposes. And it should pop up right here. 5,095 miles to be exact. And yeah, man, let me sit down here a little bit. And I'm gonna spend more time on this video talking about what I don't like about the Stage 4 kit, you know. And but before I do that, if this is the first time you're watching the channel, welcome to 2147 Crew, and just hit that, you know, subscription button if you can, along with the bell notification icon, and give this video a nice thumbs up. And of course, to all my returning viewers and current subscribers, thank you for very much. And as I always say, nothing but love for y'all, man. Nothing but love. So, but yeah, I just never thought I was gonna get here to this 5,000 mile mark without busting a belt or having issues with the engine, transmission, clutch, or any other engine part on the motorcycle. And I think that that's pretty cool. You all see how I ride on my previous videos. If you haven't seen those, go back, and I'm hitting the top speed and that these are governed at. And yeah, I'm just surprised. So I got a lot of serious upgrades in my opinion already, as you all can see. And I'm gonna save the detailed review of all of that for another video, because today I just want to concentrate on this 131 kit. So have I had any oil leaks or anything like that? No. The only one issue I had was that the bike didn't want to start. I took it to Republic Harley Davidson so they could check it out. And apparently it was some error codes with the throttle body, but those codes were gone, and or the issues was gone by the time I got there. So I'm guessing the bike just got too hot. I don't know, but that's the first and only issue I've ever had with this bike. So, but of course, excuse me, if that's an issue again, well, I'll share that and we'll see what's up. But other than that, it's been good, and just nothing but good times, man, riding this bad boy. But again, I'm gonna start off with what I don't like. And actually, let me get on the other side here. What I don't like is that with this 131 Stage 4 kit, it doesn't come with a 131 Stage 4 cover, derby cover, that is. You know, I don't even think Harley Davidson makes a 131 derby cover. Like, what's up with that? You know? So yeah, I don't understand that. But you know, if you're gonna spend this money for the 131 Stage 4 kit, I think that you know, you should have a derby cover that for it. I know they have the Screamin Eagle one, but like, come on, just include it. I paid 60 bucks for this one because I didn't want the 114 to be on there. And I guess if I wanted to be a sleeper, but no, I originally wanted one that was all black just so I can keep it black. But they didn't have it at the time, so I went with this one. So, but yeah, so that's, you know, I just wish they included the derby cover, and if not, just make the 131 derby cover, like, you know. First sponsor, Evan Black, shout out to you guys. So let's see, what else don't I like? So these Screamin Eagle badges here, and then the 131 down here, they're not included with the kit. When I bought that kit, it was on sale, and these were included, but normally you have to buy those separately. So just include them. You know, like, why not? You know what I mean? So now these push rod covers here, and I believe they're called the tappet covers. These are chrome. I wish when you bought the kit, if it's a black kit like the special is, that they would include the black ones. I don't see why they wouldn't, but just include them, you know? That would be nice. I would have replaced them or had them replaced when this Stage 4 kit got installed, but I was just too excited, and honestly, I just overlooked it. So that's another thing I don't like. This other one is the heads are CNC ported, right? So obviously, Harley knows that the importance of airflow to free up horsepower and torque, right? They obviously know that. But the throttle body back there, the 64 millimeter throttle body, is not CNC ported. So, you know, why not? So, you know, I mean, if you must, go ahead and charge us the extra $200 or $300 or whatever the fee is, right? Get those bad boys CNC ported, and off of that alone, you know, I've been researching the Ward CNC ported throttle bodies. You can just send yours over there and they'll hook it up. You're supposed to get like 6 to 8 or even 10 horsepower extra just because it's CNC ported. So if this is like a performance engine, a performance machine, then I think that would be included. So I don't understand that, you know, but again, you know, that's another thing I don't like. Another thing I don't like is the tuner. When you buy this kit, you have to also buy separately the tuner, right? The tuner, the Screamin' Eagle tuner is $350. And I honestly don't know what it does besides maybe regulate the airflow for this 131 Stage 4 kit. But it's $350 and you have to buy that as well. You know what I'm saying? And like, what's up with that? You know, so I don't like that. Another thing I don't like are the numbers you get from the Stage 4 kit. This is 131 cubic inches, everybody. It's a big engine, you know? I think we all can agree on that. However, with the limitations that I guess a tuner or whatever else, you know, it has, is that to the wheel, I was getting 125 horsepower and 135 pounds of torque to the wheel. Now those are not bad numbers, but when you're paying this kind of money for a 131, you know, I mean, something reasonable to me is 100, maybe even 140 low end, 145, 146, you know, on both ends. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, because if you go an aftermarket Stage 2, a cam, a tuner, and an exhaust, you're hitting probably these same exact numbers, if not higher, like 130. You know, and then you can just continue to play with it. So, I mean, for a lot less money. So you have to kind of see if that's like actually even worth it, you know? So that's one thing. Another thing I don't like, and I think the last thing I'm gonna say that I don't like, and I don't know if this is necessarily tied to the Stage 4 kit, is the Rev Limiter. You're limited to a top speed of 114 miles per hour. Previous models, and I forget which years, are not limited. They don't have a rev limiter, you know, in terms of for speed. And I don't understand that. You know, I'm sure there's reasons, and I'm sure there's lawsuits or whatever the case is. But, you know, if you're paying the extra, you're paying your extra tuner, and I mean, it's $350. You could get a nice aftermarket tuner for that price, you know, at least a reasonable one. And that would take care of that. So, yeah, those are the things that I'm not happy with. But all in all, if you ask me if I like the kit, I do like the kit. I think it's nice, but after 5,000 miles, I think that those are things that have kind of stood up with me. You know, the first 500 is like, oh, I'm just excited. I'm getting used to the throttle, because also, let me just mention that even with 125 pounds of torque and 125 horsepower and 135 pounds of torque, you still have to respect the throttle. You have to respect the horsepower and the torque. I've said that in my previous videos, and once you get comfortable, you can rip it, but you have to respect it because it's a lot of horsepower and a lot of things can go wrong really, really fast, as you all know, you know? So I just want to mention that. But, you know, after the 1,000 miles, it's like, oh yeah, it's awesome and it's great. And I still feel the same. But as I progress in riding it, and I'm already, you know, I didn't even make a video for the 4,000 miles because I just kept riding it and everything. And so now at 5,000 miles, I feel comfortable to say that those are the things I don't like. And quite frankly, they're starting to bug me. They're, the power numbers that I'm getting, they're starting to bug me. Now, I know that in turn, it's under warranty, but it's starting to bug me. You know, I mean, I had these carbon fiber wheels installed, carbon fiber fender, the nice rotors and tires, front and back, plus, you know, fairing it. I'll make a more in-depth review detailing all this good stuff later on, so I don't get sidetracked. But, so I'm just like, that's not cool. So I'm gonna say it now. If you're still watching this, and I know I'll see, you know, I'll be able to judge this by the comments, but I'm going after market. I am going after market, and I'm after the hunt for big horsepower and big torque numbers, big ones. Now, it's gonna take a couple of months now, because just like anything, a lot of parts are backlogged, materials have to get ordered, things have to be made, and it's going to take a few months. So at least a few months. So I'm hoping it'll be, done around that time frame. But I don't mind waiting as long as it's what I want and I get the horsepower numbers that I'm expecting. But again, I'm going after market, and I'm going to say it now here on 2147 Crew that the power numbers I'm expecting are big. They're going to be big power numbers. They're not going to be what normally is the norm now, I should say. And some people do have these upgrades I'm going to get, but to my understanding, it's not a lot of them. But I'm going to say it again. I'm going after market, and the power numbers that I'm after are big, I got to match this Redline Red with the powerhouse numbers that I'm after, But again, I'm just going to say it over and over. I'm going after market here in a few months. So I'm happy to say that. I'm not going to say what I'm getting. I'm just going to lead up to it and just show you all what I'm talking about when the time's around, and time goes by quick. So, but yeah, but after 5,000 miles going back to it, and aside from what I don't like, it's a good engine. I think it's a market. If you want to stay under warranty, I think it's good, and you could even get the extended warranty for up to 15 years, I think. And I think at that point, what you pay up front kind of, levels out throughout the years. In having a motorcycle that's up to 15 years under warranty from Harley, it's not a bad. It's not a, your kids have, could have probably be a junior or a sophomore in college if they were born like now. So it's a good deal. But anyhow, thank you for watching, and I'm just going to cut the video here. I think I'm kind of rambling now, and just give the video a nice like and subscribe if you haven't yet. It'll help out the channel, and actually motivates me to make more channels and share my. I was saying my journey with my Roguelite, but I think it's with this aftermarket stuff I'm getting, it's the next evolution. So welcome to the next evolution. Y'all ride safe, ride free, and most importantly, give off good energy out there, good vibes, and no matter what you ride, just ride, have a good time, and ride safe. Stay humble. 2147 Crew is out.